Welcome to our Secrets of series. We are back again live with you always on the last Monday of every month. And today we are going to talk about MegaX. And I am so excited for this one personally because it's a product every single person in my home uses every day. But I honestly don't know much about it besides what's on the package and that I know it's a good product for us. So I'm really excited to hear about some of the hidden benefits, some of the lesser known things that those ingredients do for us and in our bodies. And we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna take notes so that we can recap this at the end. But I'm gonna pass it off to Shoshana Easling, our very pregnant master herbalist with us. Yeah. Y'all, it is like our due date today or this week. We're so grateful for you, Shauna. I'm going to go ahead and take it away.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I know a lot of you know me as the Lyme girl. And one of the reasons why is because I didn't have a brain a few years ago. I had a mitral valve prolapse and a heart arrhythmia. And so omegas are very dear to me because omegas are so important for the brain and they're so important for the heart. They're so important for reducing inflammation. And those were all something that I dealt with on a daily basis. There was a time 6 years ago that when my husband was sitting beside me and talking to me, I wasn't able to think and process and be able to carry on a conversation. So I'm going to tell you a secret about MegaX that allowed me to expand and grow something really incredible in the past 6 years. Okay, MegaX. MegaX is so cool for a few reasons. One, it's all plant-based. That means you don't have that burpy fish taste in your mouth. It also means you don't have the mercury that a lot of fish have in them. You don't have a lot of the nasty boogery things that we are getting in pollution that would be in them because it's herbal. We've got pomegranate, we've got avocado, and we've got ahi flower. And those are all incredible herbs, not only incredible herbs, but we're using the full spectrum. What does full spectrum mean? It means that we're not just taking one piece out, we're using all of these incredible pieces together, which means that it works synergetically together in like a dominoes effect. In other words, we don't even know all the benefits when you put all of those incredible ingredients together. It's like an herbal tincture. Great things happen, and we love to just see the benefits roll in and go, ooh, this is my testimony, my testimony, my testimony, because it's full spectrum. Okay, so what that means on top of it is that it's 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7 omegas. 3, 6, is what you normally hear about. But 5, 9, and 7 are ones you don't hear about that much. But those are incredible for your blood sugar. Those are incredible for your skin. They're incredible for so many things. But I want to just go to the claims that we have with MegaX, and then I want to talk a little bit about the ones you hear all the time and see why they're so important. So the claim is, hey, it makes a healthy brain and it makes a healthy heart, and it's good to help with stress. So that means when we think about thriving and health, we think about brain and we think about heart. If those things are off, that's a bad thing, right? Okay, omega-3, we know that equals anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory, 95% of pain is from inflammation. So, whoa, that's good, right? We also know that as omega-3 breaks down into EPA and DHA, that it is immune suppressant. It suppresses inflammation. I'm thinking of the omega-6. It suppresses inflammation, it promotes healing, and it protects against cellular damage. That means brain big time. Remember, cellular damage for me, all those toxins for me, I don't have a good detox system. I went through a whole lot of stuff. Omegas were really important for my brain. Now, myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is the coating that goes around the nerves in the brain. Myelin sheath is one thing that really gets damaged often with Lyme patients. My son used to have seizures, and myelin sheath is one thing we really had to work. And myelin sheath grows so slow, and it is what protects the nerves to keep them from firing and being over electrified. Because my son, I couldn't rub him, I couldn't touch him. Like, he felt like I was scratching his skin off, he said, because he was so over electrified. So myelin sheath was so important, and omega-3 is absolutely essential for creating healthy myelin sheath and building myelin sheath. Amazing, amazing stuff. Also, as we age, myelin sheath gets broken down and we have less and less, and it's not as strong, which means for me, like my grandmother died with Alzheimer's. That's really important for me to build my myelin sheath. I'm not going to die with Alzheimer's. I'm going to feed my brain, feed my body, and protect myself against that, right? So it's so important. So the other really cool thing, this is beyond exciting for me. So neurotryptophan, what is it called? Neurotryptophan factor. Okay. Well, that basically is brain elasticity. Okay, think about that for a second. Omega-3 helps to feed your brain for brain elasticity. Elasticity meaning I can be more flexible. I can learn new things. I can create new pathways, and I can rebuild the brain that I did damage while I was sick. So the cool thing is, I've been on MegaX and loving it. My brain
Is she froze or did I freeze? She froze. Okay, her brain is so excited. Okay, you're back, Shauna. You're back.
oh my God. I'm like, what's going on? I hear Amber over there. Okay.
You ended with my brain.
My brain. Okay, so my brain has grown. Like, I have the ability to learn better in the past, like now, than I ever have in my whole life. So I'm full pregnant. I am 36 years old, and I am learning better than I did ever in my life. I am retaining information better. I'm ADHD. And again, that omega-3s are so good for ADHD. So I'm really focusing and learning and growing. And I have that elasticity where I'm not only remembering things, I'm retaining things, and I'm able to do new things. Like, as we get older, we don't always, take to new things, new foods, new programs and apps. I actually am doing that better than I ever have in my entire life. That to me is so exciting, especially for a girl who couldn't carry on a conversation with her husband 6 years ago. So omega-3, now you know it's amazing and extremely important. So also omega-6 is important, but omega-6 is like the balance of omega-3. Our body actually needs both, and we need the right ratio, because just like cholesterol, you need your LDL and your HDL, you need your 3 and your 6, because both of those are good for the body and both of them are important. In other words, it's also important to be able to have an immune response. Your body says, wait, we've got to heal. And that immune response brings healing, right? Omega-6 helps balance that, where you don't want just anti-inflammatory. You want your body to have a pro-inflammatory response, so that when your body needs it, it says, wait, hold the phone. It's time to heal. She's sick. We don't want her to have secondary infection. And that's where it kicks in and says, hey, let's beat that. Let's build that immune system. Let's stay healthy, and let's keep that from happening. Okay, I could go on and on and on, so I'm going to stop with this. After like your after your vitamins, like your nutritional supplement for the day, the number one vitamin that people buy is an omega. So if you're looking for a product that other people want, omega is it. This one, especially because you don't have the fish burps, it's non-GMO, it's gluten-free, it's mercury-free, it's, got all those contaminants and all those nasty things are not in there. It's just good stuff. Now here's a little tip. I love taking my Omega with X Factor, the X Factor with aloe, that original X Factor, and here's the reason why. It's so full of freeze-dried aloe. Because it's full of freeze-dried aloe, it makes your fat solubles over 360% more absorbable, which means that you'll be absorbing your omegas better by taking it with your original X Factor. Now, I also take 3 Omega X every night before bed, but I like to take 1 X Factor just so I get that aloe in there and I really absorb it through the night and feel it the next day. So, little tip from me, and see ya.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Shauna. That was so much I had no idea. Like, I didn't know anything about the myelin sheath. I think I'm saying that right. And then I'm just going to call it neuroterrific, whatever that long word was, because helping with neuroplasticity, like that is on everything right now, guys. Just again, cutting edge products, helping in unique ways. That's amazing. I love hearing that. My daughter has a lot of learning issues, so I could see that really helping with her as we create new pathways in her brain. So amazing. Thank you, Shauna. Okay, so I'm going to pass it right over to Mom. I don't know if she left anything for you guys to talk about, but if she did, I'm going to be even more impressed. So,
okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'm going to talk about why I like MegaX. So I am older. I'm a mom of 4. I'm a grandma to 7. And I'm all about the anti-aging thing. It's funny, Shauna, when you were talking about that, you're 36, you're the age I was when I had Justice. And so that's when it all starts, but did for me. But, you know, I'm quite a bit older, a lot older than that now. But from an aging standpoint, kind of like you touched on with Alzheimer's, one thing that MegaX does is it helps with cognitive brain processes. It helps with brain signaling. It helps with emotions and moods, because a lot of that comes from our gut, but our gut is the second brain, right? We still have a brain up here, and how that functions is super, super important. Am I frozen? No. Okay, awesome. So the other thing that I love about it is it helps protect your liver. So we are living in a very toxic environment these days. We're exposed to so much more than any other generation. And I'm like the super crunchy, healthy mama, and I try to do everything I can to protect and insulate my family from those toxins, but they're still there. And everything has to be processed through the liver. So the fact that this blend helps with liver function and protecting your liver is awesome. That's something that I love. Another thing is I'm all about our collagen. I'm all about our Slim. You know that there are skin benefits with our Slim. We talked about that in another Secrets of Slim that we did. So one of the things the Slim does is it helps to create a good pH balance on your face, and that helps fatty acids to stick, right? So what the MegaX does is provide you with those fatty acids, and it also prevents collagen breakdown. So while you're drinking your Slim and you're taking your collagen, there are good essential fatty acids in the MegaX that you want to retain that luminous glow on your skin as you age, and you want to help prevent collagen from breaking down. So that's something that I love. And I hate to say the M word, but you know, I have to face facts, okay, you guys? Menopause is going to hit one of these days. And so I was really thrilled to see that this amazing blend with the seed buckthorn oil and the broccoli seed oil and the raspberry seed oil, that those are all things that help with the not so fun aspects of menopause. So we're doing a lot with MegaX. It also provides flavonoids, antioxidants, very strong ones. So I try to eat well. I try to feed my family well, a lot of plant foods. But what is in MegaX is really concentrated super concentrated forms of these beneficial oils. And I don't have ahi flour on my diet, and I don't have sea buckthorn oil in my diet, but this is a way to get it in. And so I love all of those benefits.
I love that. Thank you. Okay. I'm so glad I've been on these products since I was 23 for 7 years next month, because I feel like I'm just going to be 20 forever. I'm going to just look 20 forever with all of this skin, collagen, everything. And you guys just glow and are so beautiful. And now we can see why from an internal standpoint. So thank you so much, Mom, for pointing that out. And you're so right. These things that are in this MegaX, we do not get in our diet. It's very, very hard to get those amounts of several of those things. So thank you. Okay, Wendy. Oh, yes, Mom?
Wait, one more thing. So when we're talking about the 6, I forgot, this is important. I don't know if you're going to talk about the 6 in there, Wendy, but I don't want to take it away from you. But the 6 that we have actually converts, once it's in your body, to a very anti-inflammatory, it's GLA. And so it converts. But anyway, want to make sure I pointed that out.
I love that you pointed that out, because people do say, why is there 6 in here? And I'm sure Wendy can talk on that more. And then that it detoxes or that it helps our liver, which is so crucial as well. So thank you for that. Wendy, I'm excited. Give it to us.
How do I even follow up with it? We had not discussed at all what either one of us was saying, but yet everything is going to be completely different. So first of all, disclaimer, we're not making any medical claims. We are just researching the ingredients and determining what they can do for our health, okay? And we're passing that information on to you. Secondly, I want to share with you why I love MegaX. So like Shoshana, I also struggled with a lot of co-infections of Lyme disease, babesiosis, anaplasmosis, ehrlichiosis. And while I was pregnant, like Shoshana, I was infected with all of these tick-borne illnesses. It not only affected me, but it also affected my unborn child. When our middle child was born, and by the time he was 2 years old, I could already tell that we were going to be having some issues with paying attention. You know where I'm going with this? Maybe a little ADHD, maybe not sleeping so great at night. A lot of those things are tied in with tick-borne illnesses. And so when we started Plexus 6 years ago, I knew that MegaX, with the ingredients that were in it, could make a difference in the cognitive behaviors that he was struggling with. And he got on our MegaX. And to this day, he is a very normal little or young man. He's a young man now, but he's very normal. He has troubles reading. He had troubles remembering. He had troubles rhyming. We went over the same math facts week after week after week, and he wouldn't remember them. The corpus callosum requires a ton of fat, and MegaX has that healthy fat that helps transfer information from left hemisphere to right hemisphere. So we saw a big difference in him adding that to his diet on a daily basis. So totally normal young man now, and I'm really grateful for that. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is oxidative stress. What is oxidative stress? It's actually an imbalance between free radicals, which are bad, and antioxidants, which are good. Free radicals carry oxygen containing molecules with an uneven number of electrons. And with that uneven number of electrons, it causes damage in our body. Like cholesterol. Like cholesterol is sent because there's oxidative stress going on in the body. So how do we get oxidative stress? What makes our body feel like it is breaking down? Like what causes that? Obesity, poor diet, radiation. Where do we get radiation? Right? Smoking or chewing tobacco, alcohol, medications, pollution, pesticides, and chemicals. And by having oxidative stress, we can actually have health problems due to this oxidative stress, like depression, anxiety. Those are 2 major factors from oxidative stress, among some other things. So what can we do to repair that? We can add MegaX because they're rich in antioxidants. When we were talking about the ahi flower and the Now I don't remember. Buckseed thorn, something like that. As you can tell, I didn't study that one. Raspberry. Those are really rich in antioxidants, and they can reduce the amount of oxidative stress in our body. And this is why, like we talked about this in other ones, that Plexus actually creates products that marry with all the other products. We're reducing inflammation, we're helping with blood sugar, dealing with hormones, gut health. So what I discovered is when I started researching broccoli seed oil can actually help reduce autism symptoms and ADHD symptoms. That's what broccoli seed oil can do. It can promote the healing of traumatic brain injury. I'm not making claims. This is what broccoli seed oil can do, okay? It also is that neurodegenerative diseases, which is Alzheimer's, which is what Shoshana is talking about. That's broccoli seed. It also helps alleviate depression and anxiety. Why? Because we're taking care of that oxidative stress on our body. It can promote detoxification. Shoshana says she doesn't detox very well. Lori said that these ingredients help with the liver. What a perfect combination, right? For broccoli seed to be in here. We're helping detox, and it all starts in the liver. It improves gut health. Again, that goes with everything that we do with Plexus. It also is good for cardiovascular health and anti-aging. And one last testimony that I want to share with you before I sign off. I always, before I go on a trip like Hawaii in September or Arizona in the winter, I bulk up on MegaX because it does help prevent with sunburns, because it changes the way that the UVA rays are metabolized in your body. So we increase that. We don't do suntan lotion, and we do not ever burn. So that is my last testimony with that. Okay? Thanks for letting me share with you guys.
Wow, thank you so much. I love how everything blended so well together, and everything in this product is so rich for us in every way. We talked about brain health, heart health, stress. Mom mentioned liver and organ health, joint health with our inflammation. So just that, yes, skin. And guys, next week we're doing last Monday of March. We're doing secrets of collagen. So we're going to focus all on skin, but I want you to remember what these other products help tie into, like she said. So helping with skin, amazing, and menopause, of course. Thank you so much, ladies, for being on. Thank you for sharing with us. Everyone's saying in the comments that their mind is blown. We do have a question. How much do you recommend someone takes normally? And then what would be bulking up? What would that mean to you, Wendy?
Normally I would take 2, but bulking up, I take 6 to 9. And that was approved by my naturopathic doctor when we were reducing some symptoms of oxidative stress. So that 6 to 9 is okay.
Love it. Okay. And do you take it with food, or should it be separate?
I don't know. No, I really don't. Maybe Shoshana knows. I don't know.
You know, they say that it's better to take it with food. I've always taken mine without food, but I take it with a little bit of X Factor goes a long ways, because the vitamin A will help it break down and be even more bioavailable and more absorbable to your body.
Love that. And I take it at night. Go ahead. Yeah.
And then of course you also have the aloe. So you have the aloe and the A, so it's going to be even more.
Love that. I did not know that. I feel like I got to readjust how I do it. I take 2 at night because I can remember. And it's on my nightstand. Someone asked about kids. We definitely say to ask your doctor before you give it to your child, because, you know, just like any supplement, my midwife and I was fine with giving my kids 1 each, and they just pop it in their mouth and they break it in their mouth. They like the oil taste, I guess. And that is my 2, 5, and 7-year-old from my midwife and I's approval. So that's what we do with our children. Thank you so much for hopping on with us. And we will see you last Monday of March for All About Collagen. Thank you so much, ladies. Bye.